Peace, family. Go hard, Africa. Go hard, Gambia. This is Mass Kwesi, and we're gonna. If this is your first time to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. If you've been here before, please like and subscribe. We're gonna go into a video of this sister in Tanzania. You know, a lot of people are leaving and going back to the States, but this particular video has been going viral. So I wanted to just kind of speak on this man and kind of give you guys some insight. So let's go ahead and get right on into it.
Okay, so the number one reason why I left Tanzania is because I was getting scammed numerous times. Was I scammed? I left Tanzania and I've been back in the US for almost 2 months. And for me, it was the best decision that I could have ever made for my future and for my son's future.
Okay, this sister expressed that, the reason why she left Tanzania is because she got scammed numerous times. And, for me, when I hear the word scam, people use this word so loosely. And for me, it comes from a place of, fear. And, why can't she say, hey, I got robbed? You understand what I'm saying? And I think that's more of the circumstances, because a lot of times we are going in situations where, we're just making bad decisions, bad choices. And, it's really not someone coming up with an elaborate plan to take your money. It's just that we are doing business in the wrong type of way and we're dealing with the wrong type of people. And, if we're going to go into a whole economy that we are not familiar with, if we're going to a whole nother country, we have to work with people that are on the ground that know what's going on. A lot of us are coming over as individuals and thinking that it's like moving to another state where, if you're going out and you're going to go get an apartment or you're going to buy a car or something like that, things in the US are regulated. Things here in Africa, they're not regulated like that, especially with the land and properties. I had a situation where, we rented a property for someone and the agent, he put his price on top of, they have a thing where, the owner has a price and then the agent, it's not like a 5% agent fee or something like that. The agent can bring that price up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50%. So in our situation, we to rent a 2-bedroom apartment and, the agent charged us a certain amount of money. So he gives the property owner their portion of the money. Then after a few weeks of us being inside the apartment, the landlord comes and start inquiring, hey, how much did this agent charge you? And we're like, okay, the agent charges us this much. Oh, no, they shouldn't have charged you that much. They should, I only wanted this amount. And it's a lot of confusion. So we have to be able to move in a way that, we're working with established, reputable businesses and individuals, just to say, hey, I got scammed a few times and then, and then put that out there to the broader community. How many times have we been scammed? America's a scam. The American educational system is a scam, and that's been well known and documented. We send our children and send our people, especially our women, have the best education there. And, the net worth of the Black household is declining. There is so much that happened and took place with us in the West and in America. We were brought there as slaves, our forefathers. Now we're seeing a rise in a gun culture. I was just looking on Facebook and, I saw a friend of mine, a female friend of mine, she's training. Most of my friends and everybody have guns in America. You can't do anything without having a gun. So we're seeing mass shootings. I mean, we know all of everything that's going on. The economy is getting harder. And just because a person had a bad dealing, and we've seen that here in Gambia, they had one person have a bad dealing. Now they, oh my God, I'm leaving. But the sister is going to say, hey, for her personally. But sister, if you're watching this, you just have to align yourself with the right people. You have sons, it's a son. There's opportunity here for us to grow in ways where that we cannot grow in the U.S. in terms of being able to build for ourselves. So let's go into the next part and listen a little bit more to what the sister have to say.
I was on Facebook and I saw that someone posted a picture of them holding up 500 T-shillings. It seemed like they were trying to say that's how much you would have to pay. You would only have to pay 500 T-shillings to fill up your car, which is, I think they said, less than 50 cents. The situation for me this time was a visa issue. And I'll go into that in another video. I just feel like there's so much to tell and I need to give the details of that. However, that situation was rectified for me, but at the last minute after I decided that I was leaving to go home. And there is, someone there in Tanzania that I believe would be great for diasporans to, to help them make sure that they get their visas and all the paperwork that they need, and to just, not get scammed, and someone that's trustworthy. As far as I am concerned, I did what was right for me and what was best for me. It didn't matter what anyone had to say to me.
Okay, so the sister, she goes into sharing about, she was watching a video and somebody held up a sign for the prices of gas, okay, and how much gas costs. Like, I don't even know how I would respond to that. I mean, that's just, that's social media. I mean, if you have to understand the prices and of everything as you go into these different markets and these different economies. You have to understand that. I don't know if that was something that misled her or whatever the case may be, but that's a small thing. That's not really, if we're trying to escape systematic racism, if we're trying to escape black on black crime, if we're trying to escape, the overall capital economy that, leaves most of us living check to check, right? Those are the ideas that we should be looking to remove ourselves from the West for. Like here, you're able to do, like, as I said, you're able to get into the real estate industry. You're able to get into telecommunication industry. You're able to get into transport. You're able to get into import, export, any number of the major brands that you see in the US, in the West, you can be the proprietor of that. You could be the proprietor of that, so I always say this movement is for the innovators. It's for the people that are coming over that want to help build infrastructure. People who see the cup as being halfway full as opposed to being halfway empty. Then another issue that she experienced frustration with is the visa process. None of this stuff I see as a legitimate, and that's one country, I have to be honest with you. I have to be honest. The first time that I came over to Africa and I was in the Gambia, I was going through a police checkpoint and they pulled us over. And the first thing that came into my mind is like, oh, they're trying to shake us down. They know we're Americans. They're trying to get money from us and things like this. I'm not coming back here. I was easily defeated very quickly. And I consider myself to be someone that is an adventurer, as someone that could, acclimate and adjust to different situations and environments. But and then, the thrust and the energy that it took for me to get over here just to get pulled over and say, hey, I'm not coming back. I didn't even really give it a chance. But the following day, once I had an opportunity to get around and I opened up, I was like, hey, this is great. I saw all of the development. I saw all of the building. I mean, just an astronomical number of building projects. Cities are being built, 1 level, 2 level, 3 level houses, apartment complexes, strip malls, gas stations. When the last time you seen the development of sidewalks? I'm walking around, I'm seeing sidewalks being developed and overpass. I'm like, wow. This is an amazing, amazing opportunity for those that are coming over looking for opportunity. So this is Mass Kwesi. Go hard, Africa. I'll continue to bring more content. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.